For about a year now, I've been collecting screenshots of men on Tinder or OkCupid holding up a fish, lobster, and crab in their profile pictures. I have nearly 150 now.
Oh, my God.
What should I do with them, and why do men think this is attractive? That's from Hook, Line, and Tinder in Nova Scotia. I mean, the obvious thing, and this is, I mean, there are some very old, I guess, preconceived notions that the man should be the provider, and maybe he is trying to display his skills.
Yeah.
At providing sustenance. This is the protein I can provide for you.
Yeah.
This is the protein that I'm bringing to the relationship.
The question asker has provided a screenshot.
Yeah. I can't stop. It's really good.
There's two curious things. One, all these boys are so proud of these things they killed in the water. And that's great to me. Good job, boys. You got really rowdy under the sea, and you just really got those guys. Here's the other thing, and stop me if I'm way off base here, but I'm looking. There is a lot of lobsters, and a lot of these lobsters are really huge. I'm saying of this, 20 image chunk they sent over, good 11 of them are lobsters. And boys, I swear to God, the same lobsters in a lot of these pictures. I don't know what the answer is there. Maybe a few of these boys went on the same fishing trip. They caught a lobster and they're like, all right, let's all take pictures of it and put it up on our dating profile. And that would explain it. Maybe there's just one weird sort of rent a lobster pickup service where you go and you get the big lobster and you take a picture with it. They make it look professional, make it look like you did just kill it in the ocean, and then you bring it right back and you give them their $40 or whatever. Is it the lobster maybe who's renting himself out? Yeah, I'll make you look real nice.
Come on in. All right, boys, what are we doing? What do we got? We got profile pictures. Okay, good. Go ahead and put a strap on my claw. I let you pick the color. That's fine. Okay, that's good. Now just scoop me up and you get 3 shots, so make them good, okay?
You want to put on the overalls? You don't have to.
Make sure you... let me turn on. I got a green screen background of a rain-slick day in St. John's. Hold on. All right, good.
Is that really the face you're going to fucking make, pal?
Okay.
Because
really, Val?
Let me spritz the camera a little bit and make the lens look it's raining on there.
Listen, some fellas find it helps if they imagine the process of obtaining me from the sea. So maybe you want to give that a whirl. I'll give you a second in private. I can't be in here. I'll fucking puke. But go ahead and just get yourself ready, and then we'll just do this thing, okay?
I also really like the dude in the top left who has the lobster like it's a parrot on his shoulder.
Yeah, he's got a friend here.
Because it fucking reminds me of Muppet's Treasure Island. All the other ones are like, I just caught this. That picture might be like, this lobster? I've had this lobster since I was a baby.
This is my cousin. I'm just now noticing that he's a lobster. Thank you for pointing that out, actually.
A bunch of the boys are making sort of a duck mouth face to sort of let you know that they're, bad boys. Unless what they're actually doing is doing a pantomime kiss to let you know this is the kind of stuff I can haul out of the ocean, and this is what I'll look like when I'm kissing you because of it. Which I think is like a really concise sales pitch to be contained inside of a single JPEG.
You can do... what was the question, though? What was the question?
I don't know. What am I going to do with this?
What should I do with them? You can't do anything with them. No, you can't. You gotta... This is your secret collection. You can't, make this a public thing. You don't want to... Because you know what? The thing about it is, I'm not sure I would notice individually. It only becomes notable as a collective, right? You don't think about it until you see a lot of them back. Next to each other.
You really need the full, a wall of pictures in front of you before you're like, wait a minute, and then you can Kaiser Soze it all together.
Yeah. It's been the same lobster the entire time.
Here's what I would do. If I were you, I would also start collecting photos of men on dating websites posing with dogs, and then try to find men from lobster and dog photos who look similar and try to construct a narrative where the person's dog was cursed and turned into a lobster.
Yes, that's
and
good.
You can write a book about it.
Yeah, or lobster to dog. It's up to you which
either
direction
way
you want to go.
Just for the facial hair.
you could elevate this, I think, if you were one of these very proud boys and have one image of you with the big lobster that you definitely caught. And the second image is you with that, and this is what would entice me. You with that lobster cooked, butter poached, delicious looking. Also, they're holding up today's newspaper to let you know, come and get it. Do they ever do this on the dating websites where they're like, they show you a big crock pot full of stew, and then they're holding today's newspaper to let you know, act fast, first come, first serve.
I think you should have. There should be a special indicator on every dating profile, and it's either if it's red, it means nothing. If there's a green light, it means hey, I've got a stew on right now. Right on over here. Right.
You can include it in the bio, but you're gonna be doing a lot of updates. Just like one day later, just like sorry, ladies, no stew today. I got busy. I had sex last night because of the stew, so I'm good for a little bit. So
don't want me to rush it.
Yeah,
I'll put a gumbo on tomorrow, and we'll go ahead and just flip.
Watch this
we'll
space.
do a slow crock pot. That'll give me at least, if I started at noon on Tuesday, it'll give me till, I don't know, probably 8 p.m. Wednesday. So anywhere in there that you want to come over.
If you agree to date me right now, I have 3/4 of a German chocolate cake that my mom made, and she left it here. If you agree to be my girlfriend now, you could have some of this cake. Our first date will include some of this cake that my mom made me and left at my apartment.
I will save some for you, but I get the last piece because my mommy made it.
Yep.
I see. If this were me, I would have 4 pictures as my dating profile. Picture 1, holding up the lobster.
Got to.
I just caught it. Picture 2, me holding the lobster over a pot of boiling water. But then
and making a face like here comes the cook.
Here it goes. But then photo 3, no, I'm hugging the lobster. And picture 4, I'm watching with tears in my eyes as that lobster graduates from college with honors.
And then he's holding a lobster.
Yeah, that's
tiny.
And it's your son.
He's holding your son. Now, if your picture was a giant lobster holding a tiny man with his hands rubber banded together, that's a profile picture. I want to get to know that crustacean.
Yeah, and the big lobster be holding today's newspaper trying to attract the lady lobsters. Like,
do they eat people?
Oh yeah,
if they're big enough, for sure.
Yeah, they would for sure. Asked and answered. Let's take a quick break, and we're gonna head on over to the Money Zone.